This segment is sponsored by the Richmond Sentinel, providing news, entertainment, and human interest stories in print and online.
Jennifer Robertson, our local star, is a SAG Award-winning actress, writer, creator, and performer. She is best known for her role as Jocelyn Schitt on the Emmy Award-winning series Schitt's Creek, although she also stars in the Netflix hit series Ginny and Georgia. When the second season debuted at #1 with 180 million hours watched in its first week, and now it continues to be #1 in 64 countries around the world. And I know I'm not allowed to ask you when, but you are starting the third season.
Very
I love
soon.
this show.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, we're going to start with that.
Okay, let's start with it. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit.
We're going to be back. We're going to be in Wellsbury. We're going to be, I don't know, we're going to do spoiler alerts because it's been up for so long. Season 2 ended with Georgia being arrested at her own wedding.
Yes.
So I guess we're going to see what happens. I haven't seen any scripts. I don't even know.
Wow. Or you're just saying that.
I know, I really don't.
We can't even ply you with alcohol.
Can't even, no. It's just straight vodka, and I will reveal nothing.
Okay. Well, it's so great to have you back on the show. It seems like forever. And since then,
Yeah.
I know you've been super busy. And I have to read this. You were the host of a very incredible show on CBC and CBC Gems, the Great Canadian Pottery Throwdown.
Yeah.
Now, oh my gosh. You say you don't like making the pottery, but you're a big pottery fan. Tell us how this even evolved.
Well, I don't know if I haven't tried making pottery. I made one pot with one of the judges when we shot, but I have always loved pottery. It's kind of this thing when I get a big job, I would buy a piece of pottery the way people buy other things to commemorate a thing. So the old publicist from Schitt's Creek called me and she was like, Jen, they're doing a show about pottery. And I told them you were interested. I'm like, I'm so interested. And so I basically hounded them for months and then auditioned and made them. I think I forced them to hire me, to be honest. But
We're glad you did, or they did.
Yeah.
Is this your first reality?
no, this is my second reality show.
Okay.
I did one about 10 years ago called Canada's Handyman Challenge. Apparently Canada always has to be in the title if I'm doing a reality show. And that was a fun one too. It was like handy people from all across the country, and to get in, you would make something from a single sheet of plywood. But people made like foosball tables and bicycles and like, yeah. So we did a couple seasons of that. I was not as passionate about home fix-it as I am about pottery, so.
Okay, so, well, it's just interesting. Do you actually have a hobby like that you could turn into a reality show?
No. It's all funneled into showbiz. It's all acting and writing. And people are like, things on the side, I'm like, more acting and writing, I think. I'm not that crafty. I would like to try pottery this summer. Would like to try.
You don't seem very
But it's so much
convincing.
harder than it looks. Everyone thinks you just throw it on the thing and whoop, you make a vase. And I did a thing on the wheel and it's a lot harder than it seems. It takes a long time to build the skill. The potters on the show are amazing. They make very cool things in very short amounts of time.
And the show is available on CBC and CBC
CBC
Gems
and CBC Gems. The whole season's up now. So
fantastic.
if you go like, I'm gonna watch that, you can watch all of them now because they're all up. We just had our finale last week, so.
Oh, wonderful. Well, people love to binge, as you know, especially with Ginny and Georgia. And I know that I binge and I'm like, what the heck? Come on, third season. And so now you're telling me it's coming. That's great.
It's coming. It'll be a wait. We got to shoot it, and they got to put it in like 100 languages, but it's coming.
Tell us a little bit about your connection to Granville Island.
I used to take acting classes there as a kid, and so did Seth. Seth Rogen's one of the executive producers and a guest judge on the show. And so in the first week, we were just all kind of hanging out. I mean, Granville Island in the summer, it doesn't get any better.
No, it's fantastic.
And everyone comes to like, I could live here. And you're like, it does rain 260 days a year. Like, never mind. But it's so beautiful in the summer. And the bunnies are hopping around at the end of the island. And you go to the market for lunch. And yeah, it was just Seth and I were like, we used to go to acting classes right there, both of us when we were kids.
That's
so
very
it was really
cool.
special.
And of course, I have to ask, how was your connection with Seth? Like,
He's great.
Yeah.
He's a lovely guy. He's very chill. He's obsessed with pot. So he is a potter.
Oh, okay.
That's how the interest in the show. It's a franchise of a British show. So there's the Great Pottery Throwdown that's gone for like 8 years in the UK. So he was a fan of that show because he's a potter. And he wanted to get it made and thought it would be really special to do it here in Canada. And he's very good. Actually, the judges were like, oh, a celebrity who says they can do pottery. And then they're like, it's actually pretty good.
Wow.
Like, yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. So as we wrap up, anything else you can share with us that you got your fingers in,
My
your
fingers
toes
in.
dipped in?
Yeah, I mean, heading to go do Ginny and Georgia soon.
Mm-hmm.
I have a fun guest star coming up on So Help Me Todd, which is shot here, but it's a CBS show.
Yes.
And just, keeping busy.
Good.
Keeping busy, keeping out of trouble.
We like seeing your face on TV for
Thanks.
sure. So keep busy, and we'll have you back, of course.
Thank you.
Whenever you like.
Okay, great. Always fun to come.
I know. Jennifer Robertson, again, we're going to make you a regular on
Okay.
our City Tonight.
This segment was sponsored by the Richmond Sentinel, providing news, entertainment, and human interest stories in print and online.